You know, there's even more to this miracle in Matthew chapter 8 than what meets the eye. When Jesus comes down the mountain and this man with leprosy runs up to him and he says, Lord, if you're willing, you can make me clean. The fact that Jesus said, I am willing, and he cleansed the man was amazing. Leprosy was a very deadly and horrible skin disease in ancient Israel. And it's something that when you contracted it, you had to live in isolation because it was so contagious. So there was no hugging your kids, there was no kissing your spouse. This man with leprosy could have been alone for who knows how long, for weeks, for months, for years, maybe even decades. He may have never had just a simple human touch that many of us, if we go without it for long enough, know that like we crave it as human beings. We crave the touch of other people. And when he comes up to Jesus, he's like, "Can you make me clean?" And I mean, in his mind, he's probably like, "I want to see my spouse. I want to hug my kids and all this stuff." And what was amazing though is Jesus could have just spoke the word, "Be cleansed," and he would have been cleansed, but he didn't. And when I was reading this story, because lepers would have to like walk around and yell unclean, unclean if anybody got near them because they couldn't be in contact with other people. But it says that Jesus reached out his hand and he touched him. Man, that's so powerful. This man who, for who knows how long, had not felt human touch, was touched for the first time by God himself. Jesus reached out and he touched him. That is absolutely a miracle, and the crowds probably gasped as they watched Jesus touch this man with leprosy, something that no one else could do. And yes, Jesus cleansed him, and that was an absolutely miraculous thing that he did. But it goes even beyond that into the compassion of Jesus to say, you can't be touched by other people right now, but I can. And he reached out and he touched him. There's more to, there's even more to that miracle.